guys, Crew of Blind Wave back. I'm Calvin.
That's not gonna fuck with the auto captions at all.
Just say
I'm Rick.
the word.
Shane.
Eric.
And we're back with Steins Gate.
Last time
On Steins Gate.
What happened?
Death!
Damn it, Shane.
we learned about Suzuha's backstory.
I thought me and you were gonna say the same thing.
She's from the future.
Yes.
Yeah. Although we pretty much already knew that. Like
But we know the
95
details.
percentile, we figured that.
You know that Okabe's leading the resistance against CERN in the future?
They're fixing a spaceship.
Yep.
Oh, but dude, the best part was whenever he's like, "You foolish man!" You know when he's talking to the cop. Ah! It's so great.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
They're all
Can't you
working
see
together.
that I'm, what do you say? Foolish, man. Can't you see that I'm something an organizational plot? It will fall like so many dominoes.
All right,
you excuse me?
the thing that he was looking for, what was it again?
A 1% divergence?
No, it was like a pendant or something.
Oh, the
badge?
badge.
Yeah, and that guy called him back. He was like, "Hey, someone was here looking for that."
Yeah.
Huh?
That's how it ended, right?
Yep.
It's Suzuha's dad's pin.
He
And
was
they're trying to find him.
He was speaking jive to that guy.
He was. But
What?
the guy didn't speak jive.
We'll see if he continues to speak jive. What happens next?
And the sketch he showed me looked like the pin you came around with.
Sort of like it, or exactly like it. A lot is riding on this.
I guess the dude kind of looked like a barrel.
Like a barrel?
Did he
Like
ever say his
Daru?
name?
He didn't say. And
The
I
shopkeep
didn't ask.
owner.
But he was round, I can tell you that much.
Oh, I think it's Daru.
Like a barrel.
Did you know Taru is another word for barrel, you guys?
Daru.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe a balloon.
What kind of hair do you
He
have?
was a big guy who looked like a barrel or a balloon. The trail went cold, huh?
That's as hot as the trail can be.
I mean, yeah, just fucking how tall was he? Like, what color hair did he have? How old was he?
There is another
Go
option.
back in time and wait for them.
Yep. When he
You
orders the
say we'll
pin.
have the time leap machine finished by tomorrow. Once it's operational.
You gotta do a test.
Be fully operational when your friends arrive. Sacrificial Necrosis.
Says that every time.
No, it changed last time. I think it's the
A
title.
little while ago, don't you remember?
Oh, he went back? Alright.
Damn it! I didn't think to ask him what time Sousa's father shows up. Wait, that hat.
Daru.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man, Ocarine? Seriously, how bad's she gonna feel if we never find her old man?
Oh.
I figured I'd get another pin and fake being her dad. You know, give her some hope.
What?
What a terrible
What you
plan.
speak of is based on a falsehood.
Sometimes a little white lie can spare somebody.
Unless this is the bootstrap,
The
which
bigger picture.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
her real father in due time.
You saying he does this because of the pin, thus is her father because he has
Yes.
the pin? There's no
he picks
beginning.
himself up by his own bootstraps.
Yep.
Her time machine's a one-way street.
What?
It can't go forward, only back.
What? Could be good.
Once she leaves us, she's gone for good.
Fucking cicada.
What the hell? There's a weird thing on that tree.
It's a cicada.
Wanna hop in and lend a hand, Suzuha? The heat in the time machine might be oppressive, but it's nothing that couldn't be fixed by stripping down to our unmentionables.
Why are you such a creeper? Wow, Suzuha and Daru make a pretty good match, huh? But now just get a load of all the awesome people here that I can call friend. Traveling back to this period was a good idea. It was nice.
Once she leaves us, she's gone for
What
good.
are those flashes?
It's up to you now. You're the only chance we've got.
Promise you I'll do it. Suzuha, I'll keep the world exactly the way it is right now. If you could never see us again, would you come to regret having known us in the first place? I mean, were we worth it?
I get it. Changing the future was my dad's life work, and now it's mine.
This is your future we're talking about, too. How can you just maroon yourself in the past?
I'm not headed to some gulag. It's the 70s. Long as I can make friends half as cool as you guys, I think I'll be all right wherever I end up.
Here goes nothing.
All systems are go. I can't believe you got it working. FG204. Hey, Suzuha. Huh? What does that mean? Oh, I should have introduced you sooner. That's the time machine's name. My dad came up with it.
Future Gadget Lab 204.
Take the tires
tires off and it's small enough to bring along. We knew how much you liked the darn thing.
You need tires.
Also,
It's a future bike.
I was gonna say it's gonna look a little different than the other ones around.
I got it!
Huh?
Detective Mayuri figured out who your father is, Suzuha, just in the nick of time.
What?
You could reach out right now and get your dad a great big hug.
Daru?
Right now? Suzuha's long-lost father is Daru!
Daru.
As if any self-respecting woman would ever actually.
Jesus.
This is a big deal.
It'd be funny if it was her in the future.
Well, remember how I said that Beryl and Taru were the same? Taru, Itaru, there you go. And the only other guy who knows about all the time machine stuff you're doing in Akihabara 2010, and you're reading stoner things.
Reading stuff.
Sure. But the very best clue that I found was right under our noses.
G204.
What, the time machine's name? FG like future gadget, you
I
see?
suppose it could be, but
Check out the rest. Does that remind anyone of anything?
Edition.
okay, it says future gadget.
He always puts version numbers on,
Edition version 2.31.
even when it's the first.
That padded naming style.
You hit on your daughter.
A lot.
Unmentionables.
My dad.
Guess you gotta call me Big Daddy from
Oh
now.
my gosh,
Seriously
dude.
gonna make even this moment pervy?
You're my dad.
They
Yeah,
have the same hair.
guess I am.
I went back, just like you wanted, Dad. And I found you. You never got the chance to fix the world, but I'm gonna finish what you started.
Well, she can't go back now. He's sending her daughter on a one-way trip.
That's gonna be kind of tough. Because I already am proud of you.
Aww.
I have to know. Your mother, was she smoking hot? Short, baby-faced, huge rack. Am I in the ballpark?
I'm keeping that one to myself.
No!
Huge wreck.
Well, I guess it's time.
Right.
I know you're going really far, but please don't forget about us. I won't see it, but make it a good future, yeah?
Aww.
The next time you guys see me, I'll be a little old lady. You better recognize me when I'm 35 years older.
Sending his daughter back to the past and we'll never really know her.
Yeah.
Until she's born.
And then he'll send her to the past again.
He doesn't know her that well because she didn't remember what he looked like. They never met, right? Or
They never met.
I promise you, we're gonna meet again. Things might get rough, but you gotta hang in there. You gotta be strong.
If they change the future, then he can.
For your dad.
Aww.
damn.
This word on the pin, call me crazy, but I think it's just our initials. O's Okabe, H is for Hashira, S for Shina.
Ah, then the M's gotta stand for Makise and the A is for Amane, right?
Why aren't we seeing any difference in the numbers on the divergence meter?
Maybe they can't change until she brings us the IBN 5100 in the present.
Man, that's a trip. That means
She's
I'm
like
3
19.
decades younger than my own daughter.
Probably has grandkids too. She's old enough, you know.
Whoa, hold the phone. You mean I might get to meet my own great-grandkids while I'm still young enough to enjoy them?
You better spoil them like crazy. That's what great-grandpas are for.
Suzuha!
Is it?
I don't think it is. Look at the peephole. That's why you have a peephole.
It's like a letter.
Yeah, but then only
Back
one
to
of
the
them
future.
finds out.
Braun!
Mr. Braun?
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't have any hair. That's
Is it
why
his
we couldn't tell.
great-grandkids?
That's his grandson, isn't it?
I don't know, that'd be crazy.
Hashida Suzu.
I had letters from a woman who did me a favor once upon a time. She told me to pass it along to you, but only on this exact day.
This woman, where is she now?
A better place.
Aww.
God damn it.
She passed on 10 years ago.
I need to tell you that I failed my mission.
Oh shit.
No.
I failed. I failed. I failed. I failed. I failed. I failed.
I failed. I only had to do one thing and I failed. I only remembered the truth of who I am a year ago. All that wasted time. When I made the jump, there was a critical failure. Something in the machine was still broken. Please tell Dad not to blame himself. I've never even seen an IBN 5100. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's fucking depressing.
When I couldn't find my dad that one evening, you stopped me from giving up and heading to
is he going back?
1975. So I stayed, and the storm that night damaged the time machine in ways we never found.
Oh.
If you can turn back time, I ask that you not stop me that night. My life was
a waste.
It's just an awful thing.
Can you tell me how Hashira Suzu died?
Why the hell do you care?
Please, sir, this is important. I'll beg if I have to.
Talking about the whole thing still eats at me. She killed herself. Hanged herself in her house one day. I should have seen it coming. She'd been off for about a year, you know, mentally. She was so sunny and all before. Guess I thought she'd get through it.
That's a terrible fucking thing to learn, man.
I can't let her die. Not again.
Don't you see what'll happen? She'll never know who her father was if you send that message.
I have to!
I won't see it, but make it a good future, yeah?
Damn, man, Jesus.
Who was it?
Hashira Suzu, huh?
No, it's him.
Wasn't expecting that. So I'm assuming that you knew her?
Yeah. Killed herself, didn't she?
The hell, she got sick and died, you freak. I lived with her, so I know. Killed herself, my ass.
Well, that's different at least.
Better.
The bike.
But later, when my house burned down, along with all my stuff,
Jeez.
she rented one of her rooms out to me, charging me next to nothing, and only accepted that because I insisted. She just smiled that easy smile of hers and said, "Everybody needs a hand at some point or another. That's how life works. Just make sure you're ready to lend a hand yourself when your number comes up."
A different letter?
This
An
thing
IBN?
was her prized possession. Any idea what those numbers are about?
0. It's less than 0,
Divergence number.
right?
Went up.
No, it went
It's
to
got to be
4.
more than
It's
1.
higher.
Yeah.
More than
Still under 1%. But that means nobody's called in a bomb threat. Mayuri.
Oh, hey. Mayuri's phone was going nuts a bit earlier. Sorry if that was you, man.
He did? Diversion enough?
Changed enough? That doesn't make any sense.
Is Mayuri going to live?
It has to be more than 1, right?
What didn't they say?
Well, that's what they said.
They said, oh,
Yeah, it's just depressing.
I mean,
Well, at least she lived a good life in
she
her
didn't kill herself.
second.
She said
Second
that-
iteration.
At first, he said that whole last year was like she was in and out mentally,
Yeah.
and then ended up regretting everything. I failed, and then killed herself.
Yeah.
Here, at least she just got sick and passed away. It seems like she didn't do that.
Yeah, she still didn't know if she had changed enough, but she didn't kill herself.
Yeah. Whether she knew it or not, she did change something.
She changed something to the point where the hourglass has gone out. Right?
Still broken.
Because it was stopping before it went all out, right? Like he would look at it and it still had a little bit left and it was like frozen. And all the time, everywhere else, like Mayuri's watch, she's like, "Oh, I just wound it too."
Yeah.
Time didn't do that this time, and she's still alive after that stuff has gone, right?
Yeah.
She is.
So it's diversion enough where she's not dead.
So either Mayuri's death wasn't one of the pillars that has to happen, or is fated to happen, or whatever, on this particular divergence.
Yeah.
Or else it's going to happen just later.
Yeah.
Like at a different time. It's still a pillar, but not at this point does it become necessary.
That's the only two options I see.
Well, because the convergence thing that they talked about before was that, like, any of the world lines, they still got to meet at that point. And the only way they said to change that was with a big enough difference at, like, 1%.
Yeah.
But we never got there. So why is she not dead? Like, that's the question, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Maybe Mayuri went back, not Mayuri, Suzuha went back and killed Shining Finger.
Well, let's see. So none of them ever met Suzuha, right? Like none of them remember her except for Okabe.
Well, they met her because she's working at that shop, but
No, I don't think they met her at all.
I thought she still worked there for a little bit before she leaves.
Wouldn't they have had to?
In this world line?
Yeah.
When he went back,
they would have met her. There should have still been some of the moments with, because he stopped her with the rain at a later point. They still met her some, and she had that weird Makase thing. But it wouldn't be to the extent of like them meeting each other and figuring out the father and fixing the time machine and all that.
Yeah, but all that stuff was after he would have gotten the text and stopped her that night.
Yeah, she didn't get to find out who her father was.
So
right?
everything before he sent that text message, before they had the thunderstorm and they had to refix the time machine, all of that stuff should still be there.
So that means they should have an IBN,
They should.
right?
Yeah.
Everything we saw in this episode and the last episode with them like getting together and talking and becoming close and searching for the father, like none of that stuff would have happened.
Right.
No.
And I'm pretty sure the rain thing was he stopped her to help her look for her father, right?
Yeah.
Because she was going to leave in the storm, and then the storm damaged it all.
Yeah.
Like it should, because it's water and electronics.
Well, it was a lightning strike that damaged it, and they never found the damage.
Lots of water. So much.
Well, we solved the mystery as far as the pin goes. It's just all their initials.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who the father was, which we had guessed so.
Yeah.
But Daru might be the most charismatic pervert. Only he can get away with saying that stuff, and everyone's like, "Aw, Daru," and she was laughing at it and stuff. Like, I guess he can't call me Big Daddy. Jesus, no one can get away with that.
Who do you think
except
the
him.
mom is? Who is
I don't
this
know, but I hope
smoking
she-
hot, big racked vixen?
Yeah.
My guess is still
me.
Ferris.
Yeah.
I think
You think it's still Ferris?
Yeah, that's my guess. I don't know.
That was good for
Although
him.
I do think it'd be a funny idea, like we always say about Okabe and Makise getting together. But it would be something if she got with Daru
She's
and
like-
that was their kid.
And she said here, like, what self-respecting woman would
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's like, you!
It's her.
It'd be something. I'm glad I thought of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be an interesting idea. I don't know if they'll go that way because she hates her though at the same time. But why does she?
Well, she hates her because she's the one that develops it for CERN.
Yeah.
Yeah,
timeline, right?
yeah. She sticks with CERN when
Yeah.
Okabe leaves to run the Resistance.
But is it? I don't know. Is it her mom too? And there's also a resentment that my mom did this too, or is it just strictly because of that?
I feel like
Maybe. It could
maybe
be
would've
either
said
way.
that when she had the chance.
I would think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
figured.
But I don't think she ever met Ferris or the woman that no longer has a penis.
She has one now, though, right?
No.
No, she
She
doesn't.
had
now.
a penis.
She had one,
Yeah, she was a dude.
yeah. I forgot. She was a.
Now,
Yeah.
right? We went through the whole.
She was a guy. Now she's.
Ah!
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Rukiko was a dude, and now is no longer a dude.
Maybe.
Or was always not a dude.
Her and
rather.
Ferris and Shining Fingers are the only other three people I can think of. And I don't think it would be Shining Fingers.
I don't think
Maybe one of those.
Was there
That would've
any
been fucked up
other?
if Mr. Braun was like his grandson.
Wouldn't have been some.
I really wanted that because he's bald and his like
His beard is kind of a similar
his
color.
beard is a little bit similar, but no,
It's his grandson!
I wanted it so bad.
And then the advice or what he
Grandpa.
said that she used to say is what Okabe said to her, right? So like
Yeah.
that lesson given. So that was nice.
So if Mayuri doesn't die, where do they go from here? Because does he still need to get that number greater than the 1%? Because now he doesn't know the future, right?
No.
Like if Mayuri doesn't die, maybe the apocalypse never happens.
Well,
yeah, but he
if-
doesn't know if it was enough. Is the axe? Does he still think the axe is gonna fall? You know, he might go paranoid and push her away somehow. Now.
Yeah, or they still might. CERN still might get the time machine, the secrets of the time machine. They just might not have to kill her to get it.
That makes sense too, because the divergence thing, like she gave it to him when she was going back in time, but
Yeah.
since they never had that one moment,
Then she never gave it to
she
him.
never gave it to him, so now he still got it later
Yeah.
on. And
It was
stuff
just
like
his prize, her prized possession.
Yeah.
They really should have agreed, Okabe and Suzuha, before she went back, on like a phone number or a pager number so he could send her messages back in time.
Yeah, but they didn't have that conversation.
If
She left.
How do you
He didn't
mean?
stop her. He's saying you send Suzuha back
To 1975.
and then you
she gets a
text
pager.
her in 1975
Yeah, with the phone wave.
Why did she stop at 2010?
to meet her dad.
To meet her dad.
Because
That's why she said it was a selfish thing. She
yeah,
shouldn't have stopped there.
that was the only date that she knew that he was in that city
Gotcha.
for some reason.
Which, I mean, maybe they're completely wrong. It's not Daru at all.
I'm pretty sure it
You
is.
know? whenever they showed the writing, like the way the things are written out, he's like, oh, like it was like it hit him. Like that's how I do it.
Yeah, but considering their memories are erased with the event, I figured that we're not going to change it now.
It's like how many people write their S's from the bottom up. You see that and you're like, Rick.
You do that?
His S's, yeah.
All of his letters start.
Most
from
of
the
his letters
bottom
start from the bottom.
My M starts from the bottom.
Yeah,
Wow.
everyone's M's do.
Yeah.
Like all of his letters.
How about start from the top?
How do you do your V?
Huh? Oh, like that.
Wait, what? Well, that's not true then.
Well,
Yeah, but look at
How do you do your M?
S-T.
write an I, a lowercase I.
What's the
Change-
alternative?
I thought for him it was like that.
What the hell?
I'm not saying he's a monster.
You're a monster. M
Shane,
for monster.
Watch. Do a lowercase I.
Yeah, I don't do like that shit.
Yeah.
No.
S, T's.
T. Yeah.
He's always gone up. His R's. Do an R, Rick.
Do an R.
Do a capital R. He goes up and around and down. I used to be so good at writing like Rick. People thought my handwriting was Rick's handwriting. Back in
Maybe it's
school.
one of those things. If you just tweak that, your handwriting is like 10 times better.
Wouldn't that be crazy? If you just changed the
Like
way
if you had a lightsaber closer to the blade, maybe you just turn
Hey,
on.
do an S from the top down.
He's
Do it.
He was trying. He didn't think.
You need a room of people studying you.
That's how I do a capital R. Like I go down and then back up.
E's are kind of. It'd be weird to do an E that way.
His E's,
Like-
his lowercase E is just a spiral from the bottom.
Right button.
Nope, wrong.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on this coming out every week. And if you don't want to wait till next week, make sure you guys check out over at Patreon where early access is available and you can see the next episode already.
Send yourself a phone wave to subscribe back in years ago, 2010.
Years ago.
Before.